what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Unstoppable Evan, and there's gonna be more than one series going on the channel for now. Yesterday, I posted the introductory video to a series that I'm calling Tech Explained. If you haven't checked that video out, please do. But this series is going to be me reviewing my fake phones, because I can't afford the real things. They're too expensive. So yeah, but this first video is the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra store model. And so I'm going to be reviewing these fake phones on a certain criteria, which I actually have to print out because it's going to take a little bit for me to memorize it. But we're going to be talking about realism, build quality, like materials and weight, cons and dislikes regarding, build quality, realism, materials, things like that. And then I'm also going to tell you what made me choose this, the specific phone that I'm reviewing, in terms of design or what I like about the real phone that made me buy the fake counterpart. And then I'm also going to give you my overall thoughts on the thing. I'm going to be rating everything out of 10. And then we'll do the outro. And then after the outro, on screen, I will put the specs of the real thing, the real phone, on screen for you guys, if you're interested. So let's get started. So first of all, realism. I've seen a couple of Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultras in person. And I'd say that it looks pretty impressive. The cameras, usually with these fake phones, you don't get a blue tint to the camera. You usually get gray, which I will put a close-up picture on screen now so you guys can see kind of what I mean. And then there's also the microphone, which I will circle in the image. I'll kind of label everything in the image that's currently on screen. As well as the laser focusing hardware. It's a yellow dot. It's a single yellow dot on the bottom instead of a single red dot on the top of the laser focusing hardware. But overall, I'd say realism is probably a 7 out of 10. So now let's move on to quality, build quality, materials, weight, things like that. So the build quality, so it's made of plastic, like every fake phone is. And so there is a considerable amount of flex going on there. But structurally, it doesn't, when you bend it, it's not permanently bent. It kind of goes back to how it was, pretty flat. So pretty good. And then weight, it is a little lighter than I would have liked it to be. But I do actually, I have a couple of other fake phones, like this one and this one. I actually have two of these. I'm actually going to be doing a long-term review of my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra dummy phone soon. But I can compare it to these. And so, compared to those, this one is heavier a little. It's around the same weight as the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra in my background here. And if I take the Google Pixel dummy phone, which is actually the official store model that Google made themselves. The store model is a little bit heavier, but I do kind of have trouble telling the difference in weight between these two. However, I can tell that the Pixel is definitely a bit heavier. So, yeah. Overall, I'd rate quality probably a 6 out of 10. Just because it's not as weighty as I'd like it to be. Alright, so now we have cons and dislikes. So this is going to be just the stuff that I'm not really a fan of, both with the real thing and the store model itself. So regarding the real thing and store model, this is, it's glossy. You can't really see it, but, because, you know, that's exactly why I picked the white model, because it hides the fingerprints really, really, really well. What doesn't hide the fingerprints really well, though, is the camera and the silver side rails, but you're not really going to be looking at the side rails. At least I'm not when I'm fidgeting with it. It's also not as weighty as I'd like it to be. Previous dummy phones, like iPhones that I've had, dummy iPhones, sadly both of them broke, but they were very, they were like 1-to-1 weight, not just 1-to-1 size, and so I really liked that. Same with this, 1-to-1 weight, 1-to-1 size for the dummy Google Pixel right there. But honestly, weight, it's not a very big deal. Alright, so now what made me choose to get a dummy model of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra? So I'd say that it's the curved edges. I'll put a picture on screen, like a close-up picture of the bottom of the phone so you can kind of see what I mean. It's very rounded off, and then right next to it, I'll put them both on screen now. Also a picture, so there's the picture of the Note 20 Ultra right there, and then I'll try and get a picture of an iPhone. You can definitely see a difference. The Note 20 Ultra is very, very rounded off rather than boxy compared to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, which I will also put a picture on screen here, as well as the Note 20 Ultra. As you can see, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is kind of a combination between the rounded edges and the like square sides of the Note 20 Ultra and the iPhones. And so I am definitely I'm a huge fan of all of them. But yeah. Alright, so overall thoughts. What do I think overall of this specific dummy phone? It's amazing. I really like the color. I really like the finish overall. I really like how the screen is curved over the edges. Samsung has sadly gotten rid of that. But yeah, it's overall really good. I'd say that in like the total rating out of 10 for the phone itself would probably be a 9 out of 10. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the first dummy phone review here on my channel. Again, I'm only reviewing dummy phones because I cannot get my hands on the real things. I guess I could maybe do like a review of, like a long-term review of my phone, the iPhone 15 Pro, or a long-term review of my iPad back here, but I don't think most people would care. So we're sticking with dummy phones, but yeah. Anyways, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you want to see next, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.